In a sharp departure from its planned protest against government's imposition of a 15% value-added tax on electricity consumption above lifeline levels, the Trades Union Congress says it will put on hold the industrial action. Dr. Yalba is Secretary General of the group.
January 2024 to withdraw the letter and warn authorities that if by that time the Minister for Finance has not given the directive to ECG and NETCO to stop the implementation of VAT on residential customers, we will advise ourselves. On the 2nd of February 2024, the leadership of organized labor met here, and we resolved that there will be a nationwide demonstration on the 13th of February 2024. On the 7th of February 2024, government announced the suspension of the implementation of VAT on electricity consumption by residential customers. The leadership of organized labor has received a formal letter from the Ministry of Finance informing us of the new directive to ECG and NETCO. We would therefore like to inform our members that the planned demonstration scheduled for 13 February 2024 has been suspended until further notice. We thank all our members for the support, the solidarity, and the unity that we have exhibited at the labor front.
But organized labor has an additional message that the fight is far from over. Union leaders say they will soon turn the heat on Parliament to review any legislation giving legal backing to the formulation of any policy that will allow the implementation of value-added tax on electricity.
That law must be repealed, and parliamentarians must hear us that it's a very bad law and it must be repealed.
Some say you should have used the demonstration to make that statement.
Well, demonstrations was to stop the implementation of the directive, and we have achieved that objective. Now we have to make sure that no other government comes and goes back to it. And how do we do that? By making sure that the law is repealed. And this is a very bad law, and the parliamentarians have to answer to us, why do you pass such a bad law? That's the next level we're going to get.
So our call-off is also a suspension.
So we're asking for a withdrawal.
Yeah, we're asking for a withdrawal, but we realize that there is also a legal aspect to it. You know, it's a law. It was passed in 2013. So we now have to go back to Parliament for the repeal of that law. That is where we realized that there were legal aspects of the whole issue.
All that we wanted was stoppage of the implementation of such a VAT on the usage of electricity in our homes. And I think we've achieved it. So far as the Ministry of Finance has communicated to ECG and NETCO and to us that it suspended the implementation pending further engagement. That pending further engagement, we are not interested in it. So far as it's suspended, we are also suspending our actions. If they resume the implementation in any way, we'll also resume our actions.
Is it that you're not open to dialogue? The Finance Ministry has always called you to dialogue.
Yes, we know the things that we can easily dialogue on, but so far as this issue, it's embedded in Act 870, which was enacted by Parliament. We have to target that act and see how we can actually remove that aspect from the